Good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday morning devotion, encouragement, and prayer time from Impact Prayer Ministry. My name is Tom Lemler. I'm a staff member of the Deer Run Church of Christ in South Bend, Indiana, as well as the director of Impact Prayer Ministry. This morning, we're going to start a period of time where our devotion and encouragement is wrapped around the daily topics in the weekly prayer that I write and publish each week. Yesterday, we wrapped up the devotional journal, Watch Your Mouth, and with an uncertainty of my internet availability next week, I decided to take a short pause in jumping into another devotional. But I believe that once I'm back in town and things are a little more usual, I think you can look forward. In November, we'll probably be focusing on thankfulness, and just recently finished up the compiling of a devotional book, A Heart of Thanksgiving, and it's really just a collection of blog posts I wrote a year ago, and in the month of November. And so I think I'm going to focus on those once November comes. But for now, today's topic in the prayer guide is sharing a hope that doesn't disappoint. As I think about that, I wonder how many times you have been disappointed in someone, in something, in yourself. See, disappointment is I think, at least in my life, a fairly common trait. We expect something, we expect things to go a certain way. Sometimes just because in our mind we think they ought to, and we're disappointed when it doesn't happen like that. But there are many times where the disappointment comes because, well, the expectation has been presented by someone else. Advertising that, if not directly misleading, that oversells its product. Years ago, I worked at a company that did some installation work, and there were so many times that I would show up at a job site and the homeowner would want things done a certain way that was impossible, but kept insisting that the salesman promised that we could do it. And some of it wasn't simply that it was going to make my job more difficult. Most of the time it was things that what we were installing would not work if it was put where they were promised it would go, where it was done in the way that they were promised it would be done. And so in a technical sense, I could have done that, but they would have been even more disappointed to find that the money they spent didn't accomplish what they were purchasing. You see, the disappointment came because they were promised something that could not successfully be fulfilled. And so many times we live life being bombarded in our world of advertising that gives the impression if only you had this product or this service or this location, you would be fulfilled or happy or satisfied or whatever. And it happens, and we don't experience any of those feelings the people on TV seem to have experienced. We buy a product and the advertising, the promotion promises that it will do such and such, and it will make our life, our job, our work so much easier, and it doesn't. We spend hard-earned money on something that doesn't last, and we're disappointed. And so it is when we come to our relationship with Christ. If we're not careful, we present a picture that could very well leave ourselves or others disappointed. That life all of a sudden magically improves and all of our problems go away.